Habari maAfrika, mimi ni King, nina furaha kukutana na wewe. Asante kwa kutazama King Said So. Ladies and gentlemen, politics is difficult. It's difficult to maneuver this thing of politics. Sometimes utuyalungisa kanti uyamosha kakhulu. We've got a letter here from a man named Isaac Leishona, who is the private secretary of the president. Now, this gentleman decided to go and attack Dudu and attack Floyd and made himself as if he's the all-knowing person. Kanti, he does not understand. This letter that he released or that was leaked to the public is producing more damage to the MK political party. I wonder where these people studied politics. I wonder under whose guidance did these people study politics. No matter what you do in an organization, in a family, in a political party, you don't go and rebuke the actions of your fellow party members in public just so that you can look good. I will go back to what Dr. Mbuyisane Ndlozi said. Do not in an argument try to win an argument and lose the fighter. This is the same thing that is happening here. The MK political party is proving us right all along. We said this party will self-crumble. It's a hurtful thing to say. It hurts me to say that. But each and every week, they are proving that statement to be true. Now, I want us to break this letter down. And I want to show you guys how ingenious this release of this letter is. It's very disappointing. It's very disappointing. You are making your enemies more happier with this beautiful letter that you just typed. Let's talk about Isaac, the private secretary of the president, the MK political party, and much more.
Welcome to King Said So, Africa's one land, one language, one currency, one army on King Said So. Africans can unite. Your Pan-Africanist podcast. Enjoy.
Peace in Pan-Africanism to all my African brothers and sisters from all around the world. Welcome back to King Said So. I'm your host, Kagiso Hlongwane Zinjiva Sono Ngwane, and we're back at it again with another one. And this time around, we're talking the MK political party. Before we do that, let me thank the 3 people that have bought the pellet on the Mike Radebe campaign. You guys know that Mike Radebe campaign, it's a campaign that we have started because of the spirit of Obaba Mike Radebe, who have said, listen, let's buy a pellet to build our school. And Mike Radebe led by example by buying the first pellet, and Ntsiki, Ntsiki Real Estate are the second people that bought a pellet. So we got a pellet from all the way in Australia from our brother Joseph. I will make a certificate for him. He also bought a pellet for us. So thank you so much for everybody that's supporting this initiative to build this school at a faster rate, ladies and gentlemen. Black people don't have patience for things that develop slow, unless if it is they are experiencing apartheid and refusing to take their land back. But other things they are not patient with. So we are trying to build this school in record time. I also want to remind you guys, we have the gala dinner that will be on the 2nd of May at Eden Guest House in Kimberley. We have changed the value from Val to Eden because of logistical reasons. So we'll be in the heart of Kimberley, and we are welcoming you guys there in the big hall. Please, ladies and gentlemen, make sure that you purchase your ticket. One more ticket for the VIPs. Don't make any more mistakes. Purchase one more ticket. We try to make maybe the VIP table to be just 2 more seats bigger. But please, VIP is almost sold out, but the 1,000 tickets are always there for you guys to come and support. So thank you so much for everybody who's supporting this initiative. We really appreciate it. To make your bookings, don't forget, go to www.paseta.co.za. That's where you can make your bookings and make sure you secure your ticket for the gala dinner. And again, please don't forget to send your 50 Rand contribution, monthly contributions to the school so that we can build this school, ladies and gentlemen. And thank you one more time to Ausin Tsiki Mazwai, who will be hosting our our gala dinner from the stage. So I cannot wait for the beautiful work that she will be doing there, driving the whole program. And we'll be announcing the speakers, the guest speakers, the keynote, the performances, everything. Guys, everything is going so well. Everything is going so well. Thank you so much. Now, let's get into the MK political party. And mina ngiyazbuza ukuthi labantu laba, how were they brought up in politics? How were they brought up in politics where they can openly rebuke their fellow members in the name of hide nothing from the masses? I'm looking at this letter and I'm like, oh, why do you do this? But this is from Isaac Leshona, excuse me, Isaac Leshona, who is the private secretary of the president. I'm pretty sure the president did not review this letter before it left for public eyes. I mean, if I was in the MK, I would not release such a statement. This is a statement you release behind closed doors. This is a statement you release, for a particular ears and eyes. You don't go out and attack your fellow comrades in public like this. I don't know what is the aim to do. Are you trying to uklaza abanye abantwana? This is not how you do politics, ladies and gentlemen. Hi, the MK political party has got problems. If it's not this issue of Dr. John Shope, who got the speech that was given to him, apparently it was to sabotage him and all of those things. I will address that on another video. But this time I want to address this issue of this letter. And I want to read it with you guys, and you guys will excuse me. He starts by quoting America and says, hide nothing from the masses of our people. Tell no lies. Expose the lies whenever they are told. Mask no difficulties, mistakes, failures, and claim no easy victories. Okay, so you started like that now. Hey, you misunderstood that quote. You understood that quote differently. This can apply to when you're speaking about another opposition party, another political party, the governing party, if you are not the government. But if you are going to apply this in your own party, there will be no need for secret meetings, because all of us can just go in public and write letters. MK political party is going to be a letter party where everyone feels I can go on Twitter and say what I want. I can go on Facebook and release a letter. This is where we are going because the private secretary of the president is doing it. So how are you going to stop the other members? But anyway, let's read the letter. He says, having noted the rateless, vulgar and immature rants on X by Comrade Duduzile, painting the MK Secretary General Commander Floyd Shivambu as incompetent, I wish to clarify to the MK party faithful and sympathizers that Comrade Duduzile is the last person to call anybody incompetent. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. This you can tell to Dudu. This you can tell to the high command team, but not to us. Not to us. Here you are creating an additional enemy that we did not know about. Because what we know is team Dudu versus Team Floyd. Now you are coming and say, listen, when you are the last person to call someone incompetent, tell it to her face. Tell it to her in a WhatsApp. Tell it to I'm sure there is a high command WhatsApp group or meetings that are held each week. Tell it to her there, not in public. And it gets worse, ladies and gentlemen. It gets worse. I'm at you guys, your politics. Okay. Comrade Dudu herself is a hallmark of undisputed champion of organizational and political incompetence. Imagine. Say this person is the best person when you come to organizational incompetency. This is the Ututu is that person. She is the cause of many problems that besiege our beloved movement. I say this with authority, having inherited the office of the private secretary to president of the MK, Jacob Zuma. Say, okay, since while I inherited this position, I am telling you right now, this person is incompetent. Zakala. Number 3 says, although the Secretary General can be justified accused of misdemeanors such as arrogance and failure. No, so let me leave Dudu. Let me attack the arrogant. Let me just say it. You're arrogant. Your misdemeanor is arrogant, and what? And the failure of familiarize himself with the organization, culture, and dynamics of when he started. Yeah, so he did not familiarize himself. He comes from a different political party. Here we've got a different culture. We've got a different, the dynamics of the organization and everything. This new organization that just turned 1 year old has developed culture and everything. This new organization, that's what you are saying. This organization is showing us their culture now. Their culture is fighting each other. That's the culture that we are seeing now. There was no culture before. Why? Because there was no structures before. There was no structures. How can you... Floyd came there to build the structures. You make him a national organizer and everything to build structures. It's only after he came then you release the constitution. What culture are you talking about? There is no culture there. The culture is to fight each other. We said this. All political analysts are saying this. The MK party will self-destruct. Culture dynamics when it started. Comrade Tutu is the last person to speak up about incompetency. He repeats that statement again. And then number 4, he says, notwithstanding her own performance in Parliament, where we are yet to hear her contributions to the revolutionary policy making agenda. Now, let me just attack Ututu again. Let me attack her again because she has made no contributions. Listen, this person is speaking like a podcaster, like King said so. I can say that. I'm not a member of the MK political party. I can say, guys, Ututu is not a politician. We have not seen any contributions from her and everything. It's true. It's true. But if I was in the political party, if I was in the MK, if I was in the EFF, if I was whichever political party that I decide I'm going to submit myself to this political party, there is no way I am classing another child in public like this. There is no way. There is no way. You understand? You cannot be a person who then you attack. You know that as a party member, if someone was to attack me with Ututu, and I was an MK person and say, Tutu, King said Ututu is stupid, he does not know politics or whatever. I would protect Dudu and say, her time is coming. Be patient with the queen. Her time is coming. Her contributions will be made. And besides, you guys don't see the contributions behind closed doors and everything. That's how I will protect as a member of a political party. This is unnecessary what we are reading around now, ladies and gentlemen. Angas go to young taller now, young tolerator, or maybe uzong taller later. You don't know politics. It is fundis. You don't do this. You don't do this. You act like Dr. Mbuyisa Ndlozi. Shayangata uzwa next. Classical Dr. Mbuyisa Ndlozi. Let me attack. Let me make it personal. Futhi, you have already called her incompetent. Now you are saying, no, she makes even no contributions in Parliament. When I was my done. Yeah. And point number 5, it says, when I was appointed private secretary, there was not even a single physical document on the correspondence, minutes of meeting, scheduled appointments or anything whatsoever. Uthini manje Nkomalala himself would have jokes saying that it is the first time he saw a political party that was operating through WhatsApp. You see? Now you're not throwing Ututu under the bus, you're throwing even the president under the bus. The president whose experience in politics can be compared to very few in today's life. Very few. Now you are saying he washed the president. So you are telling me that all of this time, Jacob Zuma was watching his own political party ran by his daughter on WhatsApp. No emails, no formal communication, because WhatsApp is an informal communication. Yes, you can make WhatsApp groups, but you cannot run an organization via WhatsApp. You can't. You can't. You must send an email. How? So now, like I said, you think you are attacking Ututu, can't you are attacking the father also, and you are attacking the political party? How stupid is that? Disappoint, man. These people must pay us consultation fee. Classes of how to conduct themselves as politicians, because it looks like they forgot where their loyalty lies. My loyalty may not lie with Tutu, but my loyalty lies with the MK political party. So I will protect the MK political party, even if it means I have to protect Ututu. Ututu's shortcomings will be publicly seen without me exposing. What he's saying here, we already said on this channel about Ututu. We have said it. We have said it from the beginning. But this queen icon, there is nothing that she's adding. We can see. People are not stupid. We can see. Ziyakhala. Ungaze uyangitolerate or uzongithola later. Imagine we're running a full opposition party on WhatsApp. That's it. Comrade Tutu and the SG at that time, Comrade, I can't see properly here. Got Badish, got Badif, is that guy that looks like an Indian, are mainly responsible for the infiltration of non-MK members onto the national parliament and provincial list. The party continued to lose court cases because of this sheer laziness and incompetence, having failed to compile or audit the list. Why are you going so deep? Wenzani? Again, I repeat, when the list came out, when it was challenged by the spokesperson of the MK, we asked, but how did this list pass? Everybody asked that. MK uncheckang list yenu, an auditang list yenu. Everybody said that. But you're having someone here who takes us back. So what you are doing is that if I was a half a MK member, meaning I voted for the MK for the elections, but now I have come to a place where I'm thinking if I must go back to EFF, ANC, ATM, whatever, you are giving me good reasons to leave the party. You are giving me good reasons to leave the party. And I Lomela type apology. He's putting the party in disrepute. According to me. You'll tell me if I'm right or wrong. But you can't do this. Imagine someone from EFF writes like this. You think there's other EFF members who are not competent or who are not happy with the conduct of other people? The spokesperson taking over from... you ask yourself, Guti, is this the best person that could have been chosen? And all of those things. You ask yourself, there's other people that say, but King, when you could have been a better spokesperson here. But they are not voicing it out. Why? Protect the organization. And by all means. Sis. Number 7. Even when the opportunity to fix the list was presented, herself and the former SG Sihle whatever. Okay, even when the opportunity presented itself, they still did not fix it. We know. We know. That's why they court cases. We know. We know. They will have to wait. When are they waiting until March or something like that, or April, to swear in new members? Number 9. I should, but also comment here on what they excel on. Comrade Dudu is a master of plotting, slander, and gossip. She has derailed and possibly destroyed many political careers. A very divisive figure. She meddled with structures in regions and provinces, removing those she disliked and inserting friends. Guys, as an MK member, you listen to this. You think to yourself, MK. Why am I voting this MK? If I would to buy the way bafuna corner, why are we voting MK? Me, as an MK member, that's what I would ask myself. And by the way, I'm not an MK member. Hey, please. Hey, as I'm EFF buzzer, please go on the comment section. But I'm saying, you can't do this. That's what this guy is doing. He thinks he's smart. He wants to look good. But what he's saying here, the branches, they know that. The provinces, they know that. The content creators, they know that. We know that. We know that. Nobody can tell us these things. We know them. And that's why we predicted the downfall of the MK political party. We're like, Laba. 2026 will be a wake-up call. 2029 will be a nail in a coffin if they don't fix these issues. If they don't fix these issues. But anyways, let's continue. Not that Floyd himself, did I read everything? Did I read? Oh, no. Number 10, she is able to operate with a manner because she is capable of friends and cheerleaders who surround her with a selfish interest. Okay, I've read into Zaga Tutu. I'm done with it. Let's go to point number 11. What he's saying there, like I said, what's the point that you are trying to prove? Yes, you have made the masses aware. What do you want the masses to do? To leave the MK political party? For to leave? For the CSG to leave? What is the point of this letter? Anyway, and not that Floyd himself is without sin. There we go. Let's attack Floyd again. His arrogance and failure to familiarize himself with the ground adds to MK instability. The high and mighty SG who prefers the limelight of press conferences and sitting in the top table at events will bring forth his own downfall. Many comrades across the country are unhappy with the attitude as they see it as foreign to the foundational ethos and culture of the MK. We respect all, but don't have a celebrity in the revolution. The SG must not sit in the big tables. The SG must not like the limelight. The SG must not like press conferences. What type of SG will that be? Huh? Just imagine you tell Afikila, sit down. Don't talk too much, man. Turn the limelight. Why must you sit there at the bottom with everyone else? What type of SG are you? Why you like limelight like this? Or why Funukbonwa? So the SG must be in a venue and not be seen. The SG must come to a venue and not be seen in front. because ufuna ukudwela and familiarize themselves with the crowd and the culture of the MK. Lento la ayina ngcondo le. Lo Isaac ayina ngcondo lento le. Imagine. Let's make any sense. Let's make it sense. Which political party do you tell the SG not to like the limelight? And where do you draw Guti? This SG likes the limelight but kancane, Lo likes the limelight but kakhulu. Where do you draw that line? Because for some people will say, oh, the SG is not an active in the MK political party. He's semi-active. He's active just enough, but not limelight. Ukuthi umuntu lo uthanda limelight. And Atule and people who are below him in terms of political ideology and everything. The SG, the one who carries the membership of the political party, must keep quiet. Lastly, I wish to encourage the MK political party message that the revolution to liberate the masses of our South African people, in particular Africans in general, to grant them economic abundance, to eat the riches of their land, to live in a security and peace shall succeed in our lifetime. Namanga. Ngeke. How? Namanga. It is a divine mission that shall not be derailed by any human being. Your determined and unflinching voice shall prevail over narrow voices of vanity, greed, and self-interest. Hey, a victory is certain. Here we go. Ningzwile. Not genius. Not needed. Not necessary. Not good timing. Guys, asiyeni ngama position, asiyeni ngama level. Let's not have a provincial person, provincial convener, attacking the Secretary General of the political party. You protect that person. You protect the Secretary General. And don't tell me about Floyd. I'm not talking about Floyd. I'm talking about the position of the Secretary General. You protect. If you want to raise in grievances, there is channels in the political party. Awubalu doti social media. Rubbish social media. You don't do that. You don't do that. That's how I feel. Because I'm all about African unity, Africans uniting. When I see this in the MK political party, I'm like, what would have happened if the EFF dropped shit and joined these people? What type of fighting would be? They would say, no, Julius is coming with this EFF mentality here in the MK. Hey, no, we were here in the beginning. You are not here. Yeah, you. All of these things were going to happen in the Eden. Oh, thank God, Julius did not listen to this rubbish. Oh, thank God, Julius did not listen to Lototilo. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Oh, hi, Ziakala serious. Ziakala serious. But Mina, I share my thoughts. For me, I don't think this letter was necessary. It is in a time where the party is there's too much tension in the party, and it will continue to divide the party for the next 3, 4, 5 months. Probably another division is going to come because there's people who are saying, oh, John Shop has been sabotaged and all of that. I will talk about that in another video. I just wanted to share this letter with you guys. Yeah, Kala. MK, be careful, guys. Be careful. Be careful. And the other political parties like EFF and ANC, ATM, all the other political parties, learn from this. Don't make this mistake. Don't attack Marshall Dlamini with a statement to say Marshall Dlamini he does not do 1, 2, 3 good. There's things that Marshall Dlamini obviously is not good at. But don't expose him in public, you as a fellow leader. Because when you are the secretary to the until we meet again, don't forget to pray. But after you pray, stand up, African child. Do your best so that God can do the rest. Peace. Pan-Africanism. I salute you.